I have a confession to make. I've got a hand that's not working so well anymore. Uh, I had the first case of Atari thumb in Indiana when I was 16, and I was also playing the piano a lot. I played the piano my whole life almost. I'm pretty good at reading music, not as good at just playing off the top. But I had that injury, and then when I was in college, I fell on the ice and broke my thumb, and that took several weeks of a new cast moving my thumb back, and I had to have a couple surgeries. And then my hand got along okay for a while. And there's been stints of piano playing, and then times when I wasn't piano playing, just kind of depended on what God needed to me to do. And 3 years ago, piano playing brought me to our current church and congregation we participate in. So that's been an important part of my life. And it's always been an important part of the holidays because the swing choirs at my school and high school, we did multiple performances around town, and that was a big deal. And I loved playing for those. It's one reason why I'm doing this series of things about Christmas music. Back at the beginning of the pandemic, my hand really started to suffer and I was losing the ability to move my thumb. And those old injuries and surgeries had come back to haunt me. And I've got severe arthritis in my thumb joint. I really can't play the piano anymore. We've been treating it for several months, and probably piano playing's not going to be a real option for the future. But I can move it, and I'm out of pain. And, there's a lot to be said for that. But I could be real angry about it. And there's days I am. There's days I'm mad. But I chose to turn that anger into something positive. And that's what these videos are. And I think they're touching your lives and enriching your experience just as it is mine. So why the bells? Well, the angriest of Christmas songs is I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. We know Henry Wadsworth Longfellow penned the words, and he had been through terrible tragedies. Yet he found hope for the future. Yet he found a way to use this suffering that he was going through to write a beautiful hymn that has blessed millions over the ages. He turned his anger into something constructive. It's okay to get angry. It's okay to feel mad. But what you do with that is the issue. Do you turn it into something positive and constructive? I'm angry about a lot of things. I'm angry about what's happening to our environment. I'm angry that there's 300,000 dead in the United States from COVID and over 1.5 million worldwide. Those are ghastly numbers. I'm angry about racism. I'm angry about mistreatment. I'm angry that it seems to be permissible to lie and cheat in our society in a way it never has before. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my anger and change it into something positive. And if there is any message from the manger this morning in the baby Jesus, is that the way it begins is not how it ends. The way it begins is not how it ends. So while anger may be our motivator, we can take that anger and construct a different ending. Do you hear the bells today? Do you have some anger you need to rebuild in a different way?